Imagine a place on Earth so remote, so alien, that it feels more like a world from science fiction than a part of our own planet. A place where sunlight never reaches, where the pressure is so immense it would crush a human-made submarine without special protection, and where the landscape is as mysterious as the farthest reaches of our solar system. It's astonishing to realize that we know more about the surface of the Moon, over 384,000 kilometers away, than we do about the deepest parts of our own oceans. The technology and effort we've invested in exploring space have outpaced our ventures into the watery abyss right here on Earth. The ocean's depths remain one of the least explored and most mysterious places known to humankind. Hidden beneath the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean lies the Mariana Trench, Earth's deepest known point. This immense chasm stretches for over 1,500 miles, plunging down nearly 11 kilometers, deeper than any other place on the planet. Its location is so remote that only a handful of people have ever visited its lowest depths. To put its depth into perspective, if you were to take Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, and place it at the very bottom of the trench, the mountain's peak would still be buried under more than a mile of water. The scale is almost unimaginable, dwarfing even our greatest terrestrial landmarks. For centuries, the deep ocean was a canvas for our fears and wildest imaginations. Sailors spun tales of sea monsters and bottomless pits, filling the unknown with legends and myths. Yet, as we've begun to explore these depths, we've discovered that reality is far stranger and far more wondrous than any story ever told. The trench is not a barren wasteland, but a vibrant, living ecosystem. Here, life has found a way to survive against all odds, thriving in total darkness and under crushing pressure. Unique organisms cluster around hydrothermal vents, drawing energy from the Earth itself and challenging everything we thought we knew about biology and geology. The creatures that inhabit these depths are true masters of adaptation. Some produce their own light through bioluminescence, while others have evolved to withstand the cold and pressure that would destroy surface life in an instant. Each new discovery reveals forms of life more bizarre and fascinating than the last. Exploring the Mariana Trench is a journey into the unknown, a scientific adventure that pushes the limits of technology and human curiosity. Every descent into its depths offers new clues about the origins of life on Earth, and perhaps even hints about life that could exist on other worlds, in the oceans beneath distant moons. Our journey begins here as we peel back the layers of darkness to reveal the marvels and mysteries of the last true frontier on Earth, a place where the unknown still reigns, and every discovery has the power to change our understanding of the world forever. The Mariana Trench lies hidden in the vast expanse of the western Pacific Ocean, a remote and mysterious region that few have ever seen with their own eyes. This immense underwater chasm is one of the most extreme and least explored places on Earth, shrouded in darkness and secrecy. It sits just east of the Mariana Islands, a chain of volcanic islands that rise from the ocean, marking the edge of this deep abyss. These islands are the only visible sign of the dramatic forces at work far below the waves. The trench itself is a crescent-shaped scar stretching over 1,500 miles across the ocean floor. It's so long that it could span the distance from New York to Dallas. And yet, it's barely a sliver on the map of our planet. Its deepest point, known as Challenger Deep, plunges nearly 36,000 feet beneath the surface, so deep that if you dropped Mount Everest into it, the mountain's peak would still be more than a mile underwater. This is a place of unimaginable depth and pressure where sunlight never reaches. The trench was formed over millions of years by the relentless movement of Earth's tectonic plates. Here, the massive Pacific Plate is slowly sliding beneath the smaller Mariana Plate, a process geologists call subduction. This ongoing collision is a fundamental force shaping our planet's surface. This slow-motion collision carves a deep, narrow valley into the seafloor and fuels powerful earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in the region. The energy released here can be felt for hundreds of miles, reminding us of the dynamic nature of our world. The Mariana Trench is not a static feature, it's a dynamic, ever-changing part of our planet's geology. As old oceanic crust is forced downward, it melts and is recycled into the Earth's interior, fueling the creation of new crust elsewhere. This cycle of destruction and renewal is essential to the planet's evolution. At its bottom, the pressure is more than 1,000 times greater than at sea level, enough to crush most submarines and all but the most specialized equipment. Temperatures hover just above freezing, and the darkness is absolute, creating a world of extremes that challenges the limits of life and technology. This relentless geological activity sculpts the unique environment within the trench's steep walls. Hydrothermal vents and mineral-laden seeps create oases of life, while landslides and quakes constantly reshape the landscape. The trench is a stark reminder that our planet is alive, its surface in constant motion, with wonders and mysteries hidden far from the reach of sunlight. It is a place where the ordinary rules of life and geology are rewritten. Here, in the crushing darkness, the stage is set for life to adapt in extraordinary ways, proving that even in the most hostile environments, nature finds a way to survive and thrive. Descending into the Mariana Trench is like visiting another planet. As you sink deeper, the familiar world above fades away, replaced by an alien landscape that few have ever witnessed. The journey down is a slow, silent plunge into the unknown, where the pressure mounts and the light disappears, leaving only the hum of the submersible and the vast, inky blackness outside. Sunlight fades after 1,000 meters, leaving a world of perpetual darkness, the midnight zone. Here, the ocean becomes a place where day and night lose all meaning, and the only certainty is the endless shadow that surrounds you. The deeper you go, the more the darkness presses in, until it feels as if you are drifting through the void of space itself. The only light comes from bioluminescent creatures, painting the blackness with living sparks. These remarkable animals have evolved to create their own light, using it to hunt, attract mates, or confuse predators. Flashes of blue, green, and red flicker in the gloom, turning the darkness into a living, breathing constellation. Pressure increases rapidly. At the bottom, it's over 1,100 times sea level, enough to crush submarines and humans alike. Every square inch is pressed by a force so immense that only the most robust machines and the most extraordinary creatures can survive. The walls of the trench are shaped by this relentless pressure, sculpted over millions of years into a landscape few eyes have seen. The water is near freezing, except near hydrothermal vents, where temperatures soar and unique life thrives on chemical energy. These vents create oases of heat and nutrients, supporting entire ecosystems that exist without sunlight. Here, tube worms, giant clams, and strange crabs cluster around the vents, drawing life from the Earth's inner heat. Here, there are no seasons, no day or night, just endless cold, darkness, and crushing weight. The environment is so stable and unchanging that time itself seems to slow, and the silence is broken only by the occasional movement of a creature adapted to this eternal night. No photosynthesis is possible. Life must find other ways to survive. Instead of sunlight, these organisms rely on chemosynthesis, drawing energy from chemicals released by the vents or from the constant rain of organic particles known as marine snow that drifts down from above. Yet against all odds, life flourishes, adapting ingeniously to the abyss. Creatures here have evolved bizarre shapes, glowing lures, and antifreeze-like blood to survive the cold and pressure. Some can go months without food, while others have jaws that unhinge to swallow prey larger than themselves. The trench is a world defined by extremes, but also by resilience. Every organism here is a testament to the power of adaptation, thriving in a place where survival seems impossible. It's a hidden kingdom thriving where life seems impossible. This secret world is full of mysteries, with new species and strange behaviors waiting to be discovered by those brave enough to explore its depths. This is the true heart of the deep, a realm of darkness, pressure, and astonishing life, where the boundaries of possibility are constantly being redefined. How does life survive here? Evolution is the answer. Deep-sea creatures have special molecules called piezolites to protect their cells from crushing pressure. Their bodies are soft, gelatinous, and nearly airless, equalizing pressure inside and out. Many have lost their eyesight, relying on touch, smell, and pressure sensors to navigate. Bioluminescence is their language, used to communicate, hunt, and evade predators. Food is scarce. Most rely on marine snow, a slow rain of organic debris from above. Some have slow metabolisms to survive long periods without food. Others have expandable stomachs for rare feasts. Every adaptation is a masterpiece of efficiency honed by the abyss. Life here is not just surviving, it's thriving in ways both bizarre and brilliant. The trench is evolution's ultimate testing ground. The deep is home to creatures as strange as any science fiction. The Dumbo octopus, with its ear-like fins, glides gracefully at depths over 7,000 meters, a ghostly master of the dark. The ghost fish, pale and translucent, uses sensitive feelers to hunt in the sediment, its gelatinous body adapted to immense pressure. The barrel-eye fish has a transparent head and upward-pointing eyes, spotting prey by the faintest light from above. Anglerfish dangle glowing lures to attract victims, their bizarre mating strategy binding males to females for life. Each species is a marvel of adaptation, thriving in a world of darkness and pressure. These phantoms reveal evolution's creativity in the most extreme environment on Earth. The Hadal Zone is not empty, it's alive with wonders. Here, life is as haunting as it is beautiful. The Mariana snailfish is the deepest living fish ever found, thriving at over 8,000 meters. Delicate and translucent, it's a champion of survival. Actively hunting in a place once thought barren, its body chemistry is fine-tuned for pressure, making it a marvel of adaptation. Alongside it, giant amphipods, shrimp-like scavengers, grow to over 30 centimeters, armored with aluminium from the seafloor. These amphipods swarm to feed on fallen prey, acting as the cleanup crew of the abyss. Together, snailfish and amphipods form a dynamic community of predator and scavenger. Their existence proves that even in the harshest environment, complex ecosystems can thrive. The trench is not a graveyard, but a vibrant, living world. Here, life's ingenuity knows no bounds. For most of history, the Mariana Trench was pure speculation. In 1960, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh became the first humans to reach the bottom in the bathyscaphe Trieste, witnessing life where none was expected. Their brief visit proved the abyss was alive, not a dead zone. Decades later, James Cameron's solo descent brought back stunning footage and samples, reigniting public fascination. Modern explorers like Victor Vescovo have mapped and studied the trench in unprecedented detail, discovering new species and geological features, yet we've only scratched the surface. Each dive reveals more questions than answers. The trench remains one of Earth's greatest mysteries. Our technology lets us glimpse its secrets, but its full story is still untold. Humanity has touched the bottom, but understanding has just begun. The abyss continues to challenge and inspire us. Where mystery thrives, so do legends. The Mariana Trench has inspired tales of giant sharks like the megalodon, secret underwater bases, and even alien visitors. While there's no evidence for these stories, they capture our imagination and highlight how little we know about the deep. Some suggest the trench could be a gateway to hidden worlds or a cosmic outpost for extraterrestrials. These myths remind us of our fascination with the unknown and keep the spirit of exploration alive. They urge us to keep searching, questioning, and dreaming. The real wonders of the trench may be stranger than any legend. The Mariana Trench is vital to our planet, regulating climate and harboring unique life with untapped scientific potential. Its creatures may hold keys to breakthroughs in medicine and technology. Yet, even here, human impact is felt. Plastic waste has been found at the deepest point. Pollution, mining, and climate change threaten this fragile ecosystem. Protection requires global cooperation. The trench is a US national monument, but more must be done. We've only begun to explore its mysteries. What secrets and species remain undiscovered? The trench is a natural laboratory for understanding life, Earth, and even other worlds. It challenges our technology, science, and imagination. Let's explore, understand, and protect this last frontier. The Mariana Trench calls us to adventure, wonder, and responsibility.